Oh boy. Flames blew it. If they won yesterday, the Stars would have packed her in. Yeah, he didn't, and they took some stupid penalties in the third period too. Tomorrow afternoon. They miss Kachuk.
Coach, some might say it's cold. Others, like myself and my partner, we say this is football weather as we welcome you to chilly M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Oh, having it. Interesting.
Slam, slam, slam.
Okay.
A run for Tony Pollard, the Memphis product. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Oh, look at this.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Ready?
On 2nd and 7, Wilson flushed out right. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Part of the night.
Well, a glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
It's hot today.
Eight yards the gain on that last run.
I know,
Here's second and a couple.
It is colder in that basement in the summer than in the winter.
Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He was looking for the rookie A.J. Brown there. And it's 3rd and short.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
And coach is always hard on the quarterback, reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Ready?
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Ready? Watch the twist.
They go play action now. Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Myles Garrett, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Oh, Toronto crushed them. Look good.
The seventh
they did their
play
family
now, this
intro
opening
to
drive.
their
This is
game,
third
too.
and long, though.
Yeah, of course. Ready?
From the shotgun, Wilson.
Oh,
Trying for Brown, and it's
whatever.
intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Yep.
Following the interception here, Fitzpatrick. Got a man, it's Brashad Perriman. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, you've got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Now the third leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane.
These playoff series are going to get heated.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Hey, color.
I'm ready. Because there's no fans, there's nothing. It's just...
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley.
I think there's going to be
back them up 2 yards
physical
and also
battle.
bring up 4th.
I wonder if they just kind of outguessed themselves a little bit trying to run it on 3rd down. Probably should have gone to the air to try and pick it up. Instead, the punting unit will have to run on the field.
I think there could be some fireworks.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
I'm ready.
34. 52's the mark, boy. 52. Come on. My 52. Here we go. Hey, my 52. Feel it. We ain't giving up nothing today.
Now Fitzpatrick on 4th down. He's going to look deep down the field.
Oh, my
And he
goodness.
fires one that's
What's the
intercepted.
fire?
Picked up by Carl Joseph. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
What? Dude,
Of course, they
knock
have
ball
the
down.
option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
380. 58 to Mike. Hey. Got it.
Yep.
Check 99.
This is Mostert. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, nope. Sounds good.
Now Wilson back into his end zone. Pass incomplete.
But there was no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
Yeah, he's catching.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down.
I'll go special. I'll go special.
55.
Right there in the middle. 55. Record.
To throw from his end zone. Wilson. And he's got Fitzgerald. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Ready?
Now it's Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson steps away to his left. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. In for the sack, Deion Jones.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
He's coming. We got double up.
3rd and long. It's Wilson escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Push him back.
At the Steelers' 48-yard line.
Zebra. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Watch the run.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson, he's going deep for Brown. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
On 3rd down, Wilson completes it to Fitzgerald. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Ready?
Run left.
They'll try and run for it. brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. 4th and inches in plus territory. That seemed like a prime spot to go for it.
It certainly did, and there's so many things that go into it. Are you too far away for a field goal, but not far away to punt it? Do you just feel like your offense is better? I just think in today's NFL, offense feels like it has to take care of the football, has to keep the ball, because scoring is up. You better maximize.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Eric Rowe.
Oh, my goodness.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Gurley again here on 1st down. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Sure.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Yep.
They'll try a handoff right with Gurley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Yeah, man.
Let's go defense. Let's go defense. Hey, you. Go ahead. 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. You must be getting tired of seeing me. No mic 52. Regular. I got you.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. That is caught. It's Perriman. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Yep.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Todd Gurley with his 16th touchdown of the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Yeah.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
I worked out at Will's place tonight. Yeah. Wasn't bad. He has
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
That one goes for 24 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
On the draw, it's Pollard. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
You got it. You got it.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, it's Pollard. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. The Ravens on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Ready?
Here's Wilson.
And
Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are, season of giving, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Yes.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
3rd and short yardage, Fitzpatrick. Able to find Isabella. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
The Blues did this last year, right?
A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll bring up second down.
At their 49-yard line.
Yeah.
Where 52. 52's the mic. Hey, let's get this. Shit. Wait.
And they won like game 3 in double overtime or something. I'm ready.
Jeff, go Jeff. Hey, Mike 52. Hey, 5-0. Let's go, D. 52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic.
Fitzpatrick. This one caught by Isabella. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Check. Lucky. Kill.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And the Steelers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
I'm ready.
On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
Check 26.
Yep.
Check 9. Hey, alert 3.
They run. It's Gurley. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. Come on, D.
What was that? Like
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
What's his name?
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
52. Come on, the ball. 52 and 56. 52 and 56. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Man, I got you. Check 13. Check 13. Check 31. Check 31.
Yep.
They just get the play off. Now Fitzpatrick. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. On first down, it's Gurley. Gurley's got the first down and then some. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Todd Gurley. His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
So no CFL, huh?
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
Yep. Government was kind of weak.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Ready?
58's the money. All day, baby, all day. 6 guys. Let's go double count right here. Double count. What's the 81? 14.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check nickel. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Kill. Watch the ship.
First down, Fitzpatrick. It's caught by Davis. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Todd Gurley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Intended for Hunter Renfrow. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Watch left, watch left, watch left. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Ready?
And the Steelers signal for another timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Come on, QB, come on.
Throwing again, Wilson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Moving up.
To throw is Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey guys, listen.
Sorry?
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
I saw some Hard Knocks. Some clips of Hard Knocks. They have locker rooms that they have all the barriers in there. All the lockers.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. Muhammad Wilkerson sacks him that time, coming in off the edge.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Hustle up, hustle up. Mike by two. Let's go, let's go. No. Off. Kill.
Another try after the first down sack. Fitzpatrick, he's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got a man complete. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
Check 50. Check. Fresno.
Here's Gurley now out of the gun. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Yep.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Let's pick it up. It's our time. Go ahead. Let's get off the field. Mike by four. Hey, color. Wild Bill.
They go play action. Fitzpatrick. And they're even pressure too much. Down he goes. Von Miller with sack number 23 on the year, breaking Michael Strahan's mark of 22.5. Congratulations.
Check Mike 54.
Yep.
Here we go. Let's bring it.
Five.
Let's bring it. 54's Mike.
Third and long for Ryan Fitzpatrick. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from UVA, Juan Thornhill. 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Well,
and they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Canucks and Blues. Best of 3. 3-1 Blues.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. Gurley's got the first down and then some. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big run there by Gurley. 46 yards on the ground. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
56.
Yep.
Here's Gurley. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Wait. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
They'll try to throw here, Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Mike's 54. Hey, exit. 54.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Shit. Watch the shit. Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Go.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. Oh, wow. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Yep.
Jeff, go Jeff. Bravo.
Check right 54. Right 54. Come on, D. He's checking. He's checking. He's checking. Crash. Crash.
Check. 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 Hey.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
To throw is Fitzpatrick.
Oh my
that
God.
is caught inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Hayden Hurst, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
5-0. Guarantee win night.
Wilson.
Hey,
and the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Ready?
Play action. Now Wilson. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. An excellent gain, 35 yards. CD, with that last pass, he joined a group of about 50 other men that are over 30,000 career passing yards. So, look, he's not at the top, but that's pretty good company.
Yeah, it's not the most exclusive fraternity in the NFL, but it's a pretty good one, isn't it? You still have to put some numbers up in order to get in, okay? The secret knock is still there. How about him getting it done? Proud of him.
Throwing is Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Whip. Hold up for a second. Watch the whip.
On 2nd down, Pollard. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
No.
Here's Pollard again. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Ready?
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs.
Missed him.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Oh, no.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. David Njoku with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Jalen Smith, who took a huge step forward last year, in on the tackle for Dallas. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
Here we go. Hey, watch that. Left. 54, Mike, 54.
Fitzpatrick. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That one good for 37 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Back now in Baltimore. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Yep.
They try right side here, Gurley. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
I got him.
Slam, slam, slam.
Regular.
I'm ready.
Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And a solid run down inside the 30. 9 good yards here on the run, and now 3rd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
Tron.
Check.
Fitzpatrick to throw it. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Yes.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Kevin King with a pick. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. And he's not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target. Well, just as they thought they were going to add to their lead, the rug gets pulled from right underneath them on that pick. And now after that big return, might be the other sideline grabbing the lead.
Yeah, very well could be. This is where you count on your defense to go out and make, I'm not going to call it a miraculous stop, but make it very difficult for them to get the ball in the end zone.
Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 12 on the year as his guys are back within a single score. They were able to push him backwards on 1st down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball and saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Hey. Mike 52. Mike 52. Hey, orbit. 34.
Here's Fitzpatrick. Completes it to Davis. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. This quarterback now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down.
Matchbox lights.
Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
Now Gurley. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Feel it. Watch Mike, watch Mike. Get ready, get ready, get ready.
On second down and 4, Fitzpatrick. This one caught by Davis. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Check, crunch, crunch, crunch. 36, 36. Shit.
Yep.
Shit. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check it hot read.
Gurley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Yeah.
Again they run with Gurley. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the pickup, first down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field. And
down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Ed Oliver in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick now. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. Andy Isabella was the intended target. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now
got a man that's caught for a Ravens touchdown. David Njoku. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
Oh, no.
As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with an extra point. And, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
What's his name? Finally shaved his beard. Elliott Friedman.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going.
Oh, my
Finish
goodness.
things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Ravens' 46-yard line.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Watch twist, watch twist.
Yes.
Another carry now for Gurley. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Check 99, check 99. Slam, slam.
Yep.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means...
This is Baltimore. What are you talking about? It's a long 4 yards.
It's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Yep.
Here we go. It's Gurley. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Todd Gurley unable to get it past the line. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
I'm going back to you.
Here's Wilson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. A big one there for the Ravens and goes for 18. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
DeBrusque scored finally. I want to beat DeBrusque. It was.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Sorry, no, it wasn't a game winner. It was.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Just destroyed Jordan Starr. Wow, get them out of this series.
Pollard going to try the right side. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Now Wilson. The open man here, Renfro. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
That's good.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And Lambeau will put this one through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision.
Now Fitzpatrick hit. It's out. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And that will set him up in excellent shape. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week in practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles, and really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So for the Ravens,